What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. So, guys, we have an interesting one for you. News update. Former All-Pro cornerback Stephon Gilmore did visit the Indianapolis Colts today. Jim Irsay reportedly sent the jet to pick up Stephon Gilmore to bring him into the facility and give him a personalized tour and talk contracts and whatnot. So, listen, we kind of already made a bunch of videos, of me saying how much I would love this move if the Colts were able to pull the one move off the rest of the offseason. This would be the one. Okay. Now, we'll dive a tad bit more into it. Again, I think the ultimate question here is some people have believed he's lost a step. I know he's 31 years old. He'll be 32 by the time the season starts. I get that. But you also have to understand that this guy has, not, lost much of a step when it comes to his playing ability. Just in 2019 with the New England Patriots, had 6 interceptions in 2019, was All-Pro Defensive Player of the Year. This guy was all on a whole nother level. And then, still had a good productive year in New England. He did have his fewest games played this last year due to injury. That's the only thing that's a little concerning for me at the moment, is that Stephon Gilmore over the last 2 years has seen a decrease in games due to injury's sake. But I would say this, that it is not the only season where he played only 11 or 12 games. And, he's had a few of those seasons, but nevertheless has always been productive in those seasons. He is mainly a man-to-man guy, but he's a very smart guy. He definitely can play in any scheme that you design up for him. But either way, I think, guys, this would be a phenomenal piece for the Colts to get. I don't know what contract would look like for Stephon Gilmore. Like I said, he is going to be 32, but when you're looking at a guy like Stephon Gilmore and what he can still provide for you, he is a turnover guy. He is a shutdown guy. Being able to lock down one side of the defense mixed in with this already impressive defense. I mean, that would cover every angle of the defense that you need, right? You have a former All-Pro at corner. You have a All-Pro at linebacker. You have an All-Pro at defensive line. So you have a guy at each level who can do that, right? So, guys, I'm all for Stephon Gilmore coming to Indianapolis. I think that it would be a phenomenal move if the Colts could pull that off somehow. I'm not even too worried about, invested interest. Honestly, I would do a contract where the front of the money is this year and incentives if he survives playing, 15, 16 games this year, or even 14 for that matter. But nevertheless, I think that if Chris Ballard could do this, it really helps out this defense so much more. And then you can start focusing on offensive players in the draft and some other things to help add some weapons to this team. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about Stephon Gilmore visiting Indianapolis and potentially being a corner for the Indianapolis Colts? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you guys again so much for the continued support. Greatly appreciate it. And as always, go Colts.